Hey everyone, Kevin Richards here from Rock to Stage NYC here on YouTube and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. For once here, I'm not going to be shouting at you from in a rehearsal studio with the camera a gazillion miles away. So I have to shout at it because the lighting is so bad in there. I can actually sit and intimately talk to you. What I want to do is I want to kind of make a point about looking for the good in a bad situation when you're doing something in the music industry, whether it's trying to set up a showcase or doing a show or getting your music published. You're always going to run into a lot of roadblocks, a lot of problems. And the thing is to look for what you can get positive out of it. Can you turn this into an opportunity rather than, say, a stumbling block or a hurdle? And I'm going to give you an example of what just happened to one of my bands. We were playing a show yesterday, and we were contracted to play from 8 o'clock till 10:15. And this was a PGA-sponsored thing having to do with the PGA tournament going on out on Long Island, with Tiger Woods and all those guys. And it was sponsored by them, and we were supposed to play for, 2 hours with a 15-minute break in between, 2 or 1 hour sets with a 15-minute break. So we get there. We're supposed to sound check at 5:30. Now, when you do things like this and they set these things up sort of out in the streets, on the towns, wherever it is, the Chamber of Commerce of the city usually hires this thing called like a showmobile, which is kind of like a big portable stage on wheels. It's like a big truck, and they kind of have to tow it in. And, they plop it down on the street, whatever, and it opens up. And it's like basically a big, giant portable stage. And now that was supposed to be there at 5 o'clock. So we all got there around 5. And there's no truck. So the organizers are like, well, we're trying to find out where he is. He might be stuck in traffic. 6 o'clock comes. No truck. 7 o'clock comes. No truck. And we're told by the booking agent that the truck's not coming. So we're going to have to hurry and do something else. So they had us set up on the street, like right smack in the middle of the street, where the truck was supposed to be. So we have all our gear, and they're running extension cables from a business on this side of the street and a business from this side of the street, and big long cables, double 50-foot extension cables and stuff, because the truck comes with its own power and all that, so you don't need to do this. But now it's like, now we have to scramble. So we're setting everything up on the street, get the PA, get the banners up, get the lighting up. One of the businesses gave us one of those big portable kind of canopies that you kind of just pop out, because there was a chance of there being rain. So they didn't want us to get wet in case it just suddenly started to rain, and they wanted the equipment us to fry, basically. So now the whole time we're just laughing. We're just like, okay, whatever we got to do, let's set up on the street. We'll set up on the street. Let's just do this, because, for $1,200, yeah, you pretty much do what they want. So we set up on the street, got everything hooked up, got all the power going, sound checked, everything sounds good. Here comes the truck down on a side street. So now we're just laughing hysterical. This is just so comical. And we got everything ready to roll. It's now 7:45. We're supposed to go on in 15 minutes. Now the truck comes. What are we going to do? Are we going to stay on the street? Are we now going to have to break everything down and move it up onto the truck because the organizers paid for the truck? What do we do? So our booking agent said, well, one of the local sponsors here is a restaurant, has reserved a couple of tables for you guys in the back. They have food for you. Go and eat, and we'll try to figure this all out with the organizers and all that kind of stuff. So we went and ate. Come back 25 minutes later, 25 minutes later. Because it was just sandwiches and stuff. So come back about 25 minutes later, and our booking agent goes, well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to leave everything where it is, or do you want to move it? We're like, well, what does the organizer want to do? And he's like, no, whatever comfortable for you. I was like, no, whatever the organizer wants us to do, that's what we'll do. If they want us to break down and put it up on the stage because that's what they paid for, that's what we'll do, because, they're the ones basically paying us. So that, whatever is going to be. And we were just laughing the whole thing. We thought it was hysterical. Now I went over and I talked to one of the sponsors, a woman, And I said, whatever you guys want us to do, that's what we'll do. We're here for you guys. If you want us to stay on the street, we'll stay on the street. If you want us to go up there, we'll go up there. But just just know that that means we're going on later, and we're not going to be able to play as long for the people that are here, because there's a big crowd, because this happened with the PGA thing, and that means we're not going to play for as long. And we were already paid. Check was in hand, so it's not like it was dependent on how long we played for, how much we got paid. We were already paid. We got paid before we even set up the gear. Check was in hand, so it didn't matter how long we played for. We were already paid. So she was like, well, if you guys think it's easier, if you can just go on in like 10 minutes, leave the stuff on the street. So that's what we did. I said, okay, I guess we're all just going to go and put on our stage clothes and come right back, and we'll just start boom right on. And that's what we did. And they cut us off at 10. Because the local police said, the permit is up at 10 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock, you got it off. So we did all that. Because we were so accommodating and so accepting of the situation and rolled with it and put on a great show for them, they offered us another show tomorrow for just a general big having to do with the town puts on their own little May thing. And which they had not booked entertainment for. She's like, if you guys are available, we'd like you to come back, because things got so screwed up today, and you guys were so nice about it. We'd like to book you for Sunday to come and play for us. And so luckily, everyone was available. One person had a gig that has a gig tomorrow as well, but it's later in the day, so he's got plenty of time to do our show and then travel the 20 minutes over to his other gig. So we were like, sure, let's just do it. It's another $1,200. So I think it's another $1,000 at least. That's our minimum for those things. So it's at least another $1,000. So the idea was, the moral of the story here is that because we looked at all of this negative thing as a positive and we just rolled with it and said, whatever you want us to do, that's what we'll do. They liked that, and we put on a great show for them. Another opportunity opened for us. And now one of the sponsors of the event tomorrow owns a venue out there that books bands, and he's like, you guys were so great tonight. I want you guys to come and play at my place. So let's talk on Tuesday about, giving you guys a bunch of dates till the end of the year. Again, more opportunity. We had a short-term opportunity and now a long-term opportunity presented itself. All because we looked for the positive in the negative. So when you're doing all this crazy stuff having to do in the music business, and stuff is going to happen and weird things are going to come your way, and there are going to be a lot of hurdles, you have to go, you just laugh it off and just go, this is what I got to get through to get to that thing that I really want. Look for every negative as a way to become sort of a stepping stone rather than a blockade or a hurdle in your way. Look at it as some way you can make an opportunity out of it. Even if no opportunity comes from it, at least don't burn any bridges by rolling your eyes and giving the diva thing and we're supposed to blah, 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 blah. Roll with it, do whatever the buyer wants, and just go and have a good time and play your music and do whatever, and just make every show as if it's the most important show you've ever played. So that's the moral of the story, is to look for the positives in the negative. And just, this is music, man. Just go out and have fun. Till next time, this is Kevin Richards. Keep rocking, keep practicing. See ya.